2024 Scmr 51. The case of 2024 Scmr 51 discusses the acquittal of a respondent accused of murder. The High Court of Lahore acquitted the respondent due to a lack of evidence from the prosecution. The prosecution's case relied on the testimony of eyewitnesses who resided far from the crime scene and were unable to identify the culprit. The investigation into the crime was also found to be flawed, with the investigating officer failing to properly document the crime scene. The High Court concluded that the prosecution failed to prove the guilt of the accused beyond a reasonable doubt. The case discusses several legal principles related to criminal trials in Pakistan. These include the presumption of innocence, the burden of proof, and the standard of proof in criminal cases. The presumption of innocence states that an accused is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty. The burden of proof lies with the prosecution to prove the guilt of the accused beyond a reasonable doubt. The standard of proof in criminal cases is higher than the standard of proof in civil cases. In order to secure conviction, the prosecution must convince the court that the defendant is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. The case also highlights the importance of a proper investigation in criminal cases. A flawed investigation can make it difficult for the prosecution to prove its case beyond a reasonable doubt. In this case, the investigating officer failed to properly document the crime scene and collect evidence. This made it difficult for the prosecution to prove the guilt of the accused. Finally, the case discusses the appellate court's role in reviewing acquittals. An appellate court will generally defer to the findings of the trial court in an acquittal case. However, the appellate court will intervene if the trial court's decision was perverse, based on an error of law, or if there is new evidence that could change the outcome of the case.